few years ago, I had a very lucrative marketing job. The company tanked and went under. Took my job and everyone else's and our severance and health insurance. Just everyone was in a very bad position. As a result of the struggle with less income, I ended up getting evicted for late payment of rent more than anything. I couldn't afford to keep my car insured and registered. And basically, after working 2 jobs, 7 days a week, ended up having a nervous breakdown. The good news was that I, qualified and did the work to get my Section 8 voucher, which I've never had. The bad news was that I needed to go to Long Island shelter. Although it was a contract bed, I've never been homeless before. I certainly hope it never happens again. It was a very uncomfortable experience. I guess just my trauma history and just, having gone from, what felt like the top of the mountain to the valley was just a lot. It was very stressful. I'm blessed to be here now in this apartment, which I was so happy to find. In my search, there were so many people who I called for apartments that didn't call me back, and this was like a blessing. I believe in a higher power that I call God, and it seems to have all come together, thank goodness, very nicely in this place. I love light, and one of the things, I saw this apartment when the landlord was redoing it, and one of the things that I love light. There's so much light in here, like all the time. My windows are open. I love the feel. I love, the best thing about the place is the porch and the light. I love the light.
Very good.
The staff, quite honestly, was very patient with me, extremely patient with me, because I was a sobbing mess for the better part of the 6 months that I was in the shelter. Very stressed out, very shaky, very anxious, very uncomfortable in my own skin, very uncomfortable in the shelter. Were very patient and, with me, and, took time and let me come in when I needed to come in and listen to me, and, supported me with finding a place, and being helpful, but were definitely so very supportive, because it was an emotional fiasco for me. It really was very hard. My first night there, I cried. I was like, how did I get here? There were I heard 4 fights out in the lobby. I'm like, this can't be happening. It can't be happening. And, I didn't want to die like that. I didn't want to die being in a shelter and not having a home. And so, the drive is that much more, for me to, get out of Long Island shelter. And now the next drive is to get off Section 8. You know what I mean? Like, let's go, keep moving and have my life be, somewhat successful. I thought it was already. But I guess we all get a chance to revamp. Living life and continuing to move forward and heal, and then at some point, give back to women who have similar histories, just to kind of give them some hope, because it's a lot of work. I got to tell you, it is not easy. It's a lot of work, but the plan is to give back once I get on the other side. I'm anxious to get back to work. I am also blessed to be going to the Massachusetts School of Pet Grooming. I'll be starting that in a couple of weeks. And I am super excited because I love animals. And that is another industry that's not going anywhere and will always be great. And if I'm lucky, I'll be able to do have some, private clients and take care of the animals right here. That's my biggest challenge, I guess, of my own is I love this place. It's beautiful, it's wonderful, it's great for me, and I just want to make sure that I make the right steps to keep it. Biggest challenge yet is me. I think the best thing was that door. You know what I mean? And like putting the key in it and then locking the door and then open it up and lock it again. I'm like, hey, this is kind of cool. A lot more comfortable. Like I feel a lot safer here than in the shelter, if anything. If that's probably the best, the safety.